Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. Nice to see everybody here. Pleasure to have you here on this wonderful Saturday night. Hello, guys. Now, I don't want to start the stream on a downer, but I do have some rather serious news. If we could just, can you guys like turn down the lights in your homes? If there's anybody in the room with you who's not watching the stream, can you please kindly tell them to leave? Escalate that into an argument if necessary. Just whatever it takes to get them out of the room. If you have a door, please close it. Please sit in front of. Yes, put it in dark mode if you don't have it already. And I want you to sit in front of your computer because I got to break this news to you. And you're gonna have to sit down for this one. We had a lot of fun yesterday, and we it just seems like for so long we've just appreciated this thing that we expect it to be here forever. It's served us well for a very long duration. It helped people who were marginalized, and they gave somebody a chance who otherwise wouldn't have a chance. And I just want, and unfortunately, I have to announce the passing today of bigfollows.com. Now, I know this is going to come as a shock to all of you, but the site is down, and it doesn't seem like it's coming back. I've reached out to customer support, and I poured in my $100 for my 30,000 followers, and as you can see, I only have 3,000. So I've been trying to get them on the phone, but this is a very difficult time for them. They have just lost the website. I'm not expecting to get an email back over this weekend, especially on Rosh Hashanah. So I'll give them a week because I think that's about an appropriate mourning period, and then I'm gonna get back to them because that $100 was not meant to be spent. That was actually bill money. It just the prospect of 30,000 followers in an instant after working in very heavy quotes about like it's me pressing the quotation marks 4 times on both sides working on this streaming platform for about 5 years now, almost 6, and aggregating 3,000 followers. To just pay $100 for that 30,000, it was just too tempting to resist, and I had to jump on it. And I really, I hope that within a week they could get back to me because I really do need that money. That's not a joke. That was electric bill money, and it has been a hot summer, so I can't go without air conditioning for much longer if it turns out that bill can't be paid. But yes, back to the task at hand. We have to, if anybody or has anything nice to say about bigfollows.com, now would be the time. Think of this as a little candlelight vigil for the passing of the website. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm sorry to start it on such a downer, guys. You guys knew it better than anyone. I was a huge bigfollows.com fan. I dedicated the entire stream to them yesterday. They've been such a big help at such a difficult time. You know what I mean? But we gotta go on a lighter note here, and the lighter note is we're gonna be playing AI Dungeon, and today I found out, which most people probably already knew, but I didn't even realize, is that you can pay for a premium subscription on AI Dungeon to make text to speech available in a better, I think, algorithm for the AI to create better stories. You could also up the randomness, and you could also change the accent of your AI to speak in a Japanese voice in broken English. So this is going to be very good. I'm very excited about this. If I had known this initially, I probably would have just played the game yesterday into the wee hours of the morn and just suffered through work with an hour's sleep. Oh man, I really should have known this. Yeah! Alright, let's play some AI Dungeon. Hi, everybody. Also, Austin, thank you so much for the sub, my man. 5 months. Bless your heart. Bless your heart for returning part of that $100 to me that I gave to the site, which I will be getting back. I'm sure they'll get back to me in about a week. As soon as Rosh Hashanah is over. I mean, yeah, they might even be Monday. I mean, we don't know. Maybe Tuesday. But it is morning. We did just lose the site. Okay, let's give them until About Thursday, I'd say. Thursday or the end of the week. Okay. Okay. You almost told me. Shit, I wish you had. But it's okay. We found out about it anyway. Why am I referring to myself as we? Oh man, I'm tired. Listen, okay. I got very little sleep, so this is going to be a very goofy stream. Let's play some AI Dung, okay? Now, we're going to need... Oh, that's not the right one. We're going to need... Okay, we got to get this over here. Hold on one sec. We're going to need some mood music for each particular scenario, but other than that, I'm going to be taking... I think what we should do is we should break this thing in. Let's see what kind of options we have here. I think we should make a custom scenario. I'll take prompts from you guys. Let me see. Let's get some loading screen music. Spore OST. Now we're talking. All right, so here we go. Magic Missile! Thank you for the 31 months!
Jesus!
Bless your heart, man. Always a pleasure to play TKO with everybody. That is probably my favorite game to play on stream. With the community as a whole. It's a lot of fun. You guys are so creative and funny. You deserve, you guys should be streaming, and I should be watching you, okay? And then I could be unfunny on your stream and nobody will tune in. Anyway, let's make a custom scenario here. You know? Let's get right down to it. Alright, let's see here. Russian Doomer scenario? Okay. You're a Gopnik in post-Soviet... Let's capitalize that, okay? Post-Soviet Russia. You're also what is known as a doomer. You sit quietly in your room, listening to the saddest Kino songs you can find when your beeper goes off. Remember, this is post-Soviet Russia, okay? When your beeper goes off. USSR Fed Smoker? I really like that, actually. Fuck! Maybe we can meet Fed Smoker. Okay, let's write him in. The name Fed Smoker. The scrambled number appears on the green, black, Game Boy-like screen. You mouth... Fuck, I don't know the Russian characters, but I'm pretty sure it's like this. Suka! Yourself. And go downstairs. No, this is probably inaccurate, but I'm just gonna do it this way. And go outside to use the payphone. That's the prompt, baby.
Hello. Hey, it's me. What the want? I'm looking for my friend Fedor.
Fedor?
This sounds familiar.
I would hope it would sound familiar. Okay, we gotta adjust his voice. This is almost perfect. But we'll okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh, play music. Alright, we have to change Japanese mail. Let's change it to Australian for what does Italian sound like? Let's do it Italian. Put it like 73. We can make a lot of text too. Fedor Smoker. I fucking love that. I love that it.
Hey, it's me. What the want? I'm looking for my friend Fedor. The voice sounds familiar.
Alright. Wait, who is talking? Am I saying hello to him, or is he saying hello to me? Okay, I guess because I'm calling him, he would say hello. I would say it's me. What do you want? He just paged me though. The voice sounds familiar. Quit playing around, Fedor. Yeah, that's probably what'll happen.
Oh, who are you? My name is Mark. I found this Game Boy under my bed and thought maybe you might know someone who used to play it. Fedor looks at his watch.
Okay, does this voice work? Do you think? I think we need to make it a little louder. Just a little bit louder. Tiny bit. It
Oh,
almost
who are you?
it almost
My
sounds
name is
Russian.
Mark.
Almost.
I found this Game Boy under my bed and thought maybe you might know someone who used to play it.
Alright,
Fedor looks at his
let's
watch.
break out the sad Russian music. Russian Doomer Music Volume 3, Superior. I probably listened to this. Alright, so this is the perfect soundtrack for this. Oh, fuck yeah, this is actually a good song. No joke. Fedor. Well, hold on. So who's Fedor? Okay, my name's Mark. Fedor's looking at his watch, which I can't see because I'm calling him. Late for something?
I have to go. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, sure, whatever. Have fun trying to find your friend. You hang up the phone and sit down on the curb.
Should I make this longer? Because the text can be way long. Let's. I wonder if this would break it. Let's get it to 100, and let's get 2.0 randomness. Okay.
I have to go. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, sure, whatever. Have fun trying to find your friend. You hang up the phone and sit down on the curb.
Right, hold on. Let's look up a Russian cigarette brand. We have to make this accurate, okay? Belomorkanal. Okay, well, we're gonna smoke that. I don't know if it's good or. Pull out a pack of. And pull out a cig. Sadly. Alright, let's see exactly how crazy this could get. If it's worth the subscription.
You pet Karinine on American pulls up driving your Talazek hurt moral three-wheeler between the rusted continental bikes spewing wipers.
Excuse me, you pat Kalinin as Honey Merrigan pulls up driving your Tallahassee Hurt Morel three-wheeler between the rusted continental bikes spew. Okay, this is a little. This might be a little too much randomness. Okay, that might be a little too much. I think okay, maybe 1 is okay. You know what? Let's dial it down to 1.5.
You pet Karinine on American pulls up driving
Alright, I'm just gonna say the same thing I said before.
between the rusted continental bikes spewing wipers.
Alright, let's try it again.
She cracks the one window that doesn't have taped cardboard over it. Get the lid out, kid, or the electrics are going to be all over USA for taking our sweet bath time. You quickly open while shop usually distracted by keeping the kid on the road. Honestly, her parents only saw her now, they probably wouldn't have a heart attack.
I don't know if this is well written or complete nonsense. Okay, let's change the voice. I think it's time to break out the Australian because this is getting a little too difficult to tell. Let's tone down the randomness to like 1.2.
She cracks the one window that doesn't have taped cardboard over it. Get the lid out, kid, or the electrics are going to be all over USA for taking our sweet bath time. You quickly
What
open
the
while
motherfuck?
usually distracted by keeping the kid on the road. Honestly, if her parents only saw her now, they probably wouldn't have a heart attack.
Scoot over. I'll drive because a Russian would say scoot over. see. Let's see if it's
You
enough for any
scoot
of
over
those.
in the driver's seat and put your hand on the gear shift. You sure you can drive stick? Your foot works the pedals
This
as the
is
engine
better.
revs but doesn't quite take off yet. Honey's looking nervously behind you and ahead to where a large support beam is fast approaching. Come on now. Honey screams like a little girl while you ease into first gear.
Buckle your fucking seatbelts, honey. This is gonna be a wild ride. Yeah. We didn't even have to try. We became Fed Smoker. The story just went in this trajectory. This might be getting a little too cool.
Greater than you say buckle your fucking seatbelt, honey. This is gonna be a wild ride, yeah you.
Alright, I don't think you could understand that. Buckle your fucking seatbelts, honey, and get your ass ready for a wild ride. Let's see if that works.
God help the hostages and have mercy on the soccer mums. This is either the worst or best thing you've ever had the fortune of witnessing. You hit the gas and shoot forward just as the cabinet makes contact with the beam.
I guess that's the randomness. Let's add to the story. Cabinet. No! Cabinet splinters into 1,000 needlepoint pieces, scattering over the car. Scattering all over the car and blocking the driver's blocking the windshield.
Suddenly, you're speeding towards the edge of the parking lot and a large chain link fence.
Oh shit. Hit the brakes. Sadly. We're gonna try to inject some doomer into this, just a little bit.
You slam on the brakes and the pedal bends nearly 90 degrees because the shoes are so worn down. The car slams into the chain link fence with a loud crunching sound as your head snaps back and Honey screams. You feel warmth on your face and realize you're bleeding from the forehead. As you look up, the car comes to a stop at about 90 degrees from its original orientation, its nose buried in the chain link fence.
Adjust stance 90 degrees. Turn handle 90 degrees. And exit the car in a 90-degree fashion. I want as many 90 degrees as possible. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to do that.
You pull the wiper blade off of your nose, flecking blood everywhere. You alive back there? Yeah. The fence ain't too thick. You think you can squeeze through and go find help? Sure. A minute later, Honey comes through and picks up the broken blade. Now what? We wait here. What is it about girls and crying?
Patch up wounds using super glue. We gotta get our HP up here. Alright, this is now changed into a Fed Smoker scenario. Royalty-free 80s hair metal.
Honey begins to pull her jeans off. You take the cap off the tube of super glue and squeeze a drop of it into your finger. After smearing it all over the cut, you apply gentle pressure for several seconds. It feels like a really deep scratch rather than a cut, but at least you can still move your finger without passing out. So what now? Honey asks. You're asking me? She waits expectantly.
Scratch head. Scratch head and think. No, let's. What would Fed Smoker do in this situation? Hold on, let me put on some royalty-free 80s music. This is not what I'm looking for, dude. Royalty-free 80s metal. Let's see. 80s metal anthem music video. Oh, fuck, man. I need some copyright-free music. Sounds like 80s metal. It's a minute and 55 seconds. Here we go. This works. Tell you what, hun. Why don't you wait around here while I go get us some help, okay? I should just play Fed Smoker's music to this.
Greater than you say, tell ya what, hun. Why don't you wait around here while I go get us some help, okay?
Alright, that didn't register. Tell you what, hun. Why don't you get your tweaker ass the fuck out of my space, okay? This is definitely way more detailed than the base game. Which is pretty impressive already.
Greater than you say, tell you
No!
what, hun. Why don't you get your tweaker ass the fuck out of my space, okay?
Alright, that didn't work either. Fuck. Quit staring. Tweaker bitch. Come on, you gotta give me something from that. Oh god, this is already over. I think we're just gonna play, what if I just put in Fed Smoker music?
Honey starts to cry softly, sitting
shit.
on the floor of the car with her head in her hands. What the hell, man? You just gonna sit there while I do all the work? She continues crying. You sit back and pretend to ignore her. After a few minutes she tries to talk. Hey, no offense, but could you at least turn on the heat? It's getting pretty cold in here.
Hold on, let's put on some Fed Smoker music in the meantime. Oh, really? It does? I didn't realize. Should have packed. Jacket, princess. We gotta get rid of Honey, dude. We gotta get out of here. Honey needs to go.
Honey's still crying when you put the car in gear and back out onto the highway. The parking lot has another vehicle in it, a beat-up minivan in need of a coat of paint. Abandoning your cruiser and taking the minivan might be clash territory, but it's got half a tank while your cruise is nearly empty.
Oh shit.
You drive across the field, then back onto the road.
Pull over and begin writing the names of baby raper cops all over the van in chalk. Give me something. Come on, AI. Scour the internet for Fed Smoker content.
Man, chalk dust gets everywhere. The minivan's covered in a fine layer of white chalk dust by the time you reach the roadside.
That sounds
again.
about right.
You sit outside a donut shop, waiting for something to happen. After a few hours, your radio crackles to life. Officer Needles, what is your status? You panic and fumble with the radio, trying to figure out how to change the channel. Eventually you get it to work and respond.
This is a cop vehicle? The van is a cop vehicle? That'd be sick to see like a cop cruiser van. A van that's supposed to catch criminals and not take them to jail. Oh man, okay. Hey, this is the Herkster here. Who am I speaking with? I want to get back to Fedor.
The other officer doesn't answer right away. What's your 20? You want to know what the Herkster is supposed to mean, but you're not here to ask stupid questions.
I don't know who I am.
I'm at the Donut Place off exit 52. There's another pause. Okay, we're starting a sweep now. Turn your lights and sirens and follow us.
Ready the camera to document the cops' movements. Pretty good.
As you pull onto the highway, lights flashing and sirens blaring, your walkie-talkie starts crackling again. You need to be sure the CCTV's documents get out. If anything happens to you, your account,
Holy shit.
photographs, footage and notes need to get to the right
Oh,
people
shit.
to be released publicly. You open up your
Oh!
zipper lighter and pause, remembering the fate of the last guy who tried this.
Holy shit, it's actually working. Poor son of a bitch. Do you even see them pigs coming? But it'll be different for me. It just created Fed Smoker's backstory, all on its own.
You flick the wheel and the blue flames erupt from the bottom of the lighter, licking around the police emblem. After a few seconds, you close it again and slide it into your pocket where it clinks against the now empty tube of lipstick-sized Super 8. You see a couple bikes parked along the side of the road leading off towards, and figure your comrades must have gone that way on foot.
Wait, so I have a lighter that has the police emblem on it? Use lighter to grab a quick haircut. I already fucking love this. This is so worth it. I gotta turn this up a
You
little
pull
bit.
off to the side of the road and hop out, grabbing a tire iron and approaching a leather-clad rider. You move quickly, before they have time to react.
Oh shit!
You grab a chunk of their hair and yank, bringing their face close enough to your own that you can see the surprise in their eyes as the blade gleams.
Oh fuck!
Then, you hack it off with 2 blows. They struggle for a moment, then go limp, slumping in your grip.
Did I scalp them or cut their head off? Now that's feathering it, brother. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I scalped him. If the AI knows what to say to this, I don't know.
You toss the lock of hair and the knife into the back seat.
Oh, it's just the hair,
tucking
just
the
like a lock
severed
of hair.
ponytail into your shirt pocket for later.
What?
Peel out again after checking for oncoming traffic.
I stole this guy's
You're in the
ponytail?
fast lane when you spot another bike for a few hundred feet up ahead. Eyes front, you aim for their backs. They never had a chance.
What?
Slamming into them from behind and riding them down under your wheels within half a
What?
second.
I took the one guy's ponytail and I killed this man. Laugh maniacally into into handheld camcorder from 2002. Oh, I guess that guy was a baby raper. I mean, nothing we could do there. That guy was definitely stamped, right? I love how this music is just rambling too. It's no more coherent than the AI.
The biker went down hard, and you bounce against the airbag. When you hit the brakes, the inside of the car fills with a smoky white cloud, and you curse to yourself in your best car crash mangling noises. You pause the camera, open your door, and trot over to where the rider landed. Half of their faces ground into the asphalt, but some of it had been torn clean off.
That's it? This guy went under my wheels. Presumably. He got off pretty easy. Just part of his face is there. Damn, he's perfectly preserved. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into my own archives and find some more Fed Smoker music, so give me a second here. Let me see. How much fucking room do I still have on this? Hold on. I keep clearing this drive and then just filling it up with shit. I have like 60. It's like, I don't even remember. Let's check it out right now. How much Fed Smoker shit do I have on this? Let me see. It's got to be like 60 gigs. 89 gigs. Jesus Christ. And I don't think I have everything yet. I have the rest on another drive. Christ. Okay. Let's see. What if I just search guitar? I'm pretty sure I classified it under that. Oh fuck, this is organized so badly. Yeah. Oh, actually, that is a really good way to do it. Is get a fucking close-up shot of the guy's torn off face. This escalated so quickly. I mean, I became a cop. I killed a man. I took another man's ponytail. It's just great. It's just great stuff. All right. What if I just put a music? Fuck. How did I name this? It's okay. It's okay. I found another one. All right. Rest in peace, you baby raping fuck. Pull out camera and start recording the dead Chomo. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I do have it on screen. There we go. What on earth is going on in this track?
You show the police who the real criminals are, them and their organized labor friends. They just don't seem to get it, that today's lawmen need to adapt. You pause to reload your gun as the cameraman hacks off a chunk of bloody hair with his cleaver and slips it into an old cigar tube, then you keep taping. The dead rider doesn't care anymore.
There's another guy involved now. Continue filming. We just have let's get this all on record.
You kneel down next to the bloody corpse, hamming it up for the camera. The smoking barrel of your gun, the torn and empty leather jacket, your crazy mad eyes. You recognize these dead eyes. It's like peering in a mirror. Maybe you've done something like this before? You put on your best redneck accent and... Do you have Kyle Handel? A voice says over a bullhorn.
What the fuck does that mean? The fuck is that supposed to mean? You gotta
The
follow me
camera
in that
jumps
tweeter, my
suddenly.
man.
The tape has finished and run out. Fucking Sony products. You come back to the car and see a dozen cops pointing M16s your way. One of them pops the clutch so hard your head flies back into the seat when he kicks it into gear, flooring it and burning rubber when the tires squeal on the asphalt.
Shit.
Yes. We got him. We got him.
Alright, let me try to figure out where I got shot. One of them pops the clutch. Of their car? Or did they shoot the clutch with their gun? Am I sitting in their car? This is like when you try to recall a half-remembered dream. Or at least the way I dream. My dreams make no fucking sense. I have like 6 stories happening at once, all intertwined, none of them having to do anything with each other. This really just seems like I'm dreaming. Shit. Alright, so let's go with... I'm in their car. And this cop is just saying this to me. Put the dirty pig on record. I'm just gonna record everybody. Okay? Fucking Sony products. Yeah, I didn't do this. This became I did not have anything to do with this becoming a Fed Smoker story. The AI did it itself.
Taking corner after corner at speeds that would make driving a NASCAR racer seem slow. Rounds start into the sides of the car and windshield.
We're in a firefight.
Cruiser shudders as rounds go through the sides. You jam it back into first, going too fast around a corner.
Now I'm driving
down the road. Tires smoke as you turn, putting kilometers between them and you. The cruiser slows to a more sensible speed half a click down the road.
Hey Fedor, be a pal and hand me that piece, will ya? We gotta shoot back. This is some of Fed Smoker's original music. That's the thing. I don't think we have a choice in where this story goes.
He thunks from the backseat as Fedor slugs the dickhead in the forehead with the cleaver,
Holy
following him into oblivion. You see his foot twitch a bit before it goes still.
Damn!
Driving, making sure to take back roads for the rest of the day until you've made it well out of state.
Hey, hold on a second. Fedor slugs the dickhead in the forehead with the cleaver. Did he... Okay. So let's assume that there's somebody in the backseat that he's killed. And then he killed himself. Because it said that he was following him into oblivion. So he committed ritual suicide after killing this guy. Because he just couldn't live with the guilt. I love how descriptive this AI is about death. It really likes to talk about the gruesome details. This fucking AI has been like going on best score and just devouring every video it could come across. Alright, so we're on the back roads now. I really don't think we have a choice in where this story goes. This randomness and this particular version is just taking us on the ride, and we're just along for it. We don't have much say here. We're just gonna take it wherever it goes. Let's see here. Pull into a local Burger King without any cash. I guess,
you dump
yeah.
your Glocks in a coin collector,
What?
throw your knives and the cleaver out the car window and park away from the cameras. You kill the motor, drop the keys out the window and watch them disappear under a hedge before you hop a fence and make your way through someone's yard. You pull open the door and duck just as someone inside swings at you. There's an elf.
Okay, so there's somebody lives next to Burger King. I left my guns in the car. But I left the car and I dropped the keys next to the car. I think. Hold on, drop the keys out the window. Hold on a second. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, I put the Glocks in the coin collector. I threw my knives out the window, so they're next to the car now. And they're away from the cameras. I killed the motor. I dropped the keys out the window. And I watched them disappear under a hedge. I'm still in the car, but I hopped the fence. So the car has hopped the fence. And I'm in someone's yard. Okay, so I'm in someone's yard. Perform Fed Smoker's signature 90-degree kick. Oh fuck, his ponytail! I should have done that! If this guy is still in front of me after this, I'm taking his
You
ponytail.
move so fast that you can't even process it. It's all a blur, like a high-speed film. You land your right foot just above his shoulder and the man is sent hurtling into a table of 2 laughing high school girls sharing a milk crate. They're both splattered with thick, creamy vanilla as the man yells woe. In fake surprise. Tap, tap, thud.
Brandish cleaver and take the girls' ponytails. Yeah, it went from the backyard into Burger King. I knocked him through the wall. God, this character's so strong.
You lob the first across the restaurant to her friend, watching it fly end over end through the air. The second hits her clam into her milkshake as she bats it away with one hand.
Her clam?
Only the ends get in her friend's face. They take one look at each other, scream and hightail it out of there. Chaos ensues as people scramble over themselves to get away from the maniac that's just walked in.
Clam? I'm just thinking that it's using the slang for clam, and we're just talking about her pussy, and she's just landed pussy first in her milkshake. Oh man, god damn, man. Yeah. Okay. Begin doling out well-deserved justice. And don't forget about the ponytails. They're important. Yeah. I didn't know Burger King serves clams.
In mere moments the entire restaurant is empty, though you can hear the noise from the exits and phones from every which way. Fire alarms begin going off as sprinklers tap out onto the floor and you haven't even really fought anyone yet. That's when you see him, Carter.
Oh
He's
shit.
behind the counter, trapped like a rat in a wheel well. You move quickly, vaulting over the cashier's area and into enemy territory. He doesn't stand a chance.
Annihilate Carter. And get it on record. Alright, Carter's going down. Carter works at Burger King and we're going to kill him.
You swing your foot straight into his head. Not in the realm of possibilities, you wind up and send it straight at his jaw. He flies back into the deep fryer, one side of his face cooking like a potato as he slides into it. You scream loud, grabbing him by the hair and bashing his already badly burned face into the steaming grease. Then comes the cleaver.
Remove the ponytail. The AI is killing everybody!
You hold it in your hands and take a breath of relief. It was short, but you're safe. For now. And you've still got the hair.
Place the hair. What am I gonna place the hair in? In a Ziploc bag. And gently fold it into jacket pocket. Oh fuck, I should have deep fried it. I'm gonna look for suggestions from now on because you guys have better ones than I do.
You notice Carter starting to get up, and decide to end it now. You stand above him, cleaver in hand, as he pulls himself out of the deep fryer, still conscious. His head is half burned off, and there's a large hole in his gut where it looks like someone jabbed a red-hot katana through his body.
Oh no.
You swing with all your might as he pulls himself up onto the counter.
Perform the wind-up deep fry move. Yeah, this AI just wants to kill everybody in the story. This AI is just RDMing all over the place.
As his face comes within reach, you send both feet toward his head, aiming right between
Alright, no,
the eyes.
I'm not hitting him anymore.
Fast, real fast. Not realizing this, you kick out with all you've got. It's as if you kick rubber, even as hard as you can. Your foot barely makes him blink.
Holy shit, dude. Is this what they call Ultra Instinct.
He gets up quick, as you pull your foot back and he sends a fist right into your face.
Oh shit.
You go down like a sack of bricks.
No!
Boy, he says, did they not teach you to never kick someone when they're down? You've made two big mistakes here. You messed with the woo, and you messed with me. He moves toward you, and in your pain and anger you decide now is the perfect time to strike.
Not the woo. Is that a new slang term for Burger King? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the woo. I'm gonna go down to the woo and get a clam. I'm gonna get a clam and a milkshake. Oh my god. Let's see here. Fuck, dude. The pool of Fed Smoker videos has gotten so polluted by all these people who listen to that one podcast and only know one thing about them. Here we go. This is a perfect song. Use Bowie knife to pull out rotten tooth. Signature move. He's talking about the Wu-Tang. No, it's Burger King. That's a slang term for Burger King.
You roll over onto your back and grab your knife in your teeth. You
Oh!
pull with all your might, but it's stuck fast. Your neck stretched out like a spring as Carter continues to calmly walk towards you. A quick rush of adrenaline surges through you as you sit up
my
quickly,
God.
grabbing the knife in your hands and just barely sliding it downward in time to deflect Carter's punch, burying the blade deep in his palm. Good thing I kept quiet about that knife, huh?
Good thing I kept quiet about that knife, huh? Begin recording final battle with Carter of Burger King. This is going really well.
You give the camera a forced, nervous laugh. Your jokes were never funny. and
What?
The situation isn't either, but you need something to calm your nerves. So, you ask, who wants Denny's? He steps forward as you back up, holding up your knife defensively, though it seems unlikely he'd use it against you. He stares daggers into your head as he stops advancing, but doesn't respond to your question.
I guess the AI just saw Burger King, and it's like, oh, yes, restaurant. Who wants Denny's? Repeat the question, laughing louder and more nervously. We're also still in Russia. This is all happening in Russia. You have to remember this. Post-Soviet Russia in the 1990s.
You continue to smile and laugh. He continues to just stand there, looking like he wants to kill you more than anything in this world. Between the sweat building on your brow and the nervous laughter, you're accidentally dropping bits of hair onto the floor.
No!
Without either of you noticing. A tense minute passes, and you notice that his face contorts with pain. He reaches up and takes off his glasses, handy for those with poor eyesight.
Just like takes a dig at him. He removes his glasses because he has terrible, terrible eyes, and he needs them. Alright, let's see. I didn't know you wore glasses.
You position yourself behind a column of gas pumps and listen intently, and soon hear the oncoming sirens of the police.
Oh, not
You
again.
take a baseball bat out of the gas pump and slide under a truck. You're safe from both the cops and Carter.
Oh,
The cops
I
arrive
escaped.
outside, saying things like, "We have him surrounded," blah blah blah. Then you hear them getting closer to you.
Hold breath. And listen. Let's see. Hold breath. Let's just do hold breath. Let's go from there. Let's see what it spits out from there.
The cops stare at you, but are unable to see past the darkness.
Oh shit.
You calmly look at them under the car and then... So, like I was saying with my foot on your throat, scum, let's go. Carter points his
What?
gun to the ceiling as he pulls you up from under the truck with his other hand. There's no use in trying to resist.
He's... Why is he put... Are we still indoors? This is an indoor gas station. Reach for Carter's gun.
Well, look who's here. Say hi to your Uncle Carter. Get that son of a b, he yells out to the other police officers.
Oh, he's a
run
police
around
officer
trying to
now.
Find somewhere to hide. With no luck at all, suddenly every armed police officer is looking for you.
Quote unquote,
As they close in on
absolutely.
you abandon hope. After 5 minutes you accept your fate and turn yourself in.
Make sure to record all officers involved for the pending lawsuit. Yeah, right? God forbid they say the B word.
Mr. Ballister is sitting in his recliner. Someone turns on Family Feud, but no one's really paying attention. The room falls into a grim silence as the police department announces that a mole was found in the police force, a certain detective for the South City Police.
Ask to speak with the chief of police. Alright, we need some more music. Police music. Let's get some police music on.
You and Carter are escorted to Chief Victoria's office.
Oh, you got arrested
You wait
too?
outside in the waiting room for a few moments until she finishes with someone. You take a seat and almost instantly stand up again. Chief Victoria is too focused on whatever she's doing to notice you, so you decide to look around her office. You see various government medals, awards of good deeds performed, citations, etc.
Start digging around in her desk while she's sitting at it. I think I'm just doing this in front of her, so I might as well. Police. What about Police Megamix? It's probably just
You
the
move her
police.
mouse and see that her screen is up. It's a MSN conversation with a Tim the Beautiful signed in
Oh!
huge letters across the screen name. You try to find something that says something incriminating, but find only stupid conversation about fantasy worlds. Chief Victoria, New Kyvan imperialism expansion looks good for our co-production company.
She just plays MMOs at the police station. Deactivate her account. Here we go. We're gonna fuck with her now. The whole police is going down. The whole force.
You successfully log off Chief Victoria's computer without alerting her of any strange actions. Seconds later, she heads over to her safe and, who would have guessed it,
Who would have
leaves
guessed
the
it?
room. You notice files with various people's names: the mayor, Carter, you. The files seem to indicate
the
that
mayor.
everyone's information is in this room, even Carter's and Mayor Reynolds. Looking around, you find that a single file seems to be missing.
Dig up some dirt on Carter. Best non-copyrighted music. Let's get this. This sucks.
The door to the office is locked, so you rapidly click around the screen and find another tab, this one leading to a Word document. It details the information you found on Mayor Reynolds. Thinking fast, you print the file out.
Hell yeah.
Chief Victoria waddles in,
Waddles in?
making a disapproving face at you. She stops and looks at her desk, then back at you. You twist your neck, you can't be caught.
April Fools! Baby raper! Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna have to break out my list. Okay.
But you face the barrier of Victoria's large stomach. She covers
Oh, no.
you and tries to get the laughing policeman behind you to calm down. Ha, ha, Ha 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 ha. I know it's not April Fool's and Roy is far from a baby raper. The guy in front of you looks really scared. He leaves the room with his partner. Victoria remains expressionless and sits down. Everyone in the office is looking everywhere but at the police chief.
Whip out your trusty 2002 Sony piece of shit camcorder and begin recording Chief Victoria's confession. Let's just see what she confesses to. Okay. Ha 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 ha.
You go to get up, but the damage is done. Chief Victoria looks at you sideways. You are messing with me, aren't you? She opens a desk drawer and pulls out a dart gun. She shoots it at your neck, hitting
fuck.
you and sending you back into the recliner. If you can hear me, David, then I want you to know that I will find you and tear out your larynx for hurting my son.
Oh no. I can't even... What are we supposed to make of that last sentence? Let's just see what happens. I hope I don't just die because I pressed enter.
Why would you want to tear out his larynx for hurting your son? Carter, you sit up and peer at Victoria with
Carter just didn't say anything.
Right? Do you have some sort of hearing problem or something? Carter? Victoria puts her hands on her hips. Well, excuse me, princess, but it sounded like you said.
Stop Carter from insulting the large and very large woman. Large. They like multiple times they talked about how fat this girl is.
You put your hand on Carter's shoulder and shake your head briefly, as if it's an indication not to speak. Excuse me? She says, frowning. You grab Carter by the shirt collar and pick him up over your shoulder, storming out of the office. Never mind.
I'm just carrying him.
Angry, Victoria slams her palm on her desk, making a loud thud noise. It has now been 20 minutes since you left Victoria Stillman's office.
Load Carter up into the trunk of your Crown Victoria. Dog in the passenger's seat and drive away. Alright, we're taking Carter along now. I've got him on my shoulder. Yeah, I'm okay now. This is like how GTA
You
RP
remember
works.
Victoria stating that she'd tear out your larynx if anything happened to her son. Perfect. You have Carter lie down in the trunk of your Crown Victoria, and you pull off onto a country road. You then brake check Carter multiple times, getting out to yell at him in front of the police chief.
Berate Carter. So Carter's just slamming his head in the trunk. He's got a fucking concussion. He has a hole in his stomach. Half his face is missing.
You angrily slam the trunk and run towards Carter, who plays a victim as you're yelling at him. What the hell is wrong with you? You can't just reprogram satellites or hack into mainframes and steal top secret information or whatever it is.
This is
you
a
do.
Neil Breen film
As
now.
your superior officer, I'm telling you to never do anything like that again. Carter crosses his arms, and as my superior officer, you'll apologize to me.
Listen here. Listen here, bud. I'll do no such goddamn thing. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? No, this is happening right now.
As you lean into his face, Carter warns you, don't. You push him against the car, or what? Angered, Captain Stillman doesn't
Oh
say
gosh, he got
anything.
demoted.
Instead, your boss spits on the ground next to you and storms back into the office. You sit in the car and release a sigh of relief after he closes the door. You hum a tune and lower your
wait.
sunglasses to
Carter's
your
the
nose
son
as you
and-
drive home a free man.
Lower your sunglasses. Perfect. It is him! Oh my god. Alright. Call up Carter Stillman and try to smooth things over. You were once friends. Damn, dude, this is like this world is so vast. There's like a government conspiracy.
It's been about 2 months since the trial. Even though you got off scotch-free,
Hell yeah.
things are still weird between you and Carter. You decide that it'd
Yeah, I
be best
wonder
to
why.
talk to him after he gets off work. You meet up with him at the same coffee shop that the Stillman women verbally ripped both of you a new one. He pulls up a chair and you
There's
pull
two
up
of
a
them?
seat. Hey.
Begin to explain your side of things. Carter went from Burger King to being a captain in the police force.
You begin back at the hospital where you were taken hostage for the first time at gunpoint, and you explain about how Chief Stills was a really nice lady
Oh, not
so
Chief
that Carter
Stills.
wouldn't be surprised. After the hostage situation,
Wait.
arrested you on false charges in an eerie coincidence. You get a bit annoyed at this but continue to tell the story. You tell him that he should have known what happened since he spoke to Roger after the trial.
Okay, so now it's gone from Chief Victoria to Victoria Stillman to Chief Stills with a Z. I'm giving this AI is giving this person a nickname. It's getting sick of repeating the same fucking name, and now it's Chief Stills. Did you talk to Roger after the trial? I'm gonna give Carter a nickname. C. Oh fuck. C Stills. Okay.
You clear your throat and say with irritation, "Excuse me, did you talk to Roger after the trial?"
Press record on tape recorder to get it on record. Fuck.
You press the red button with the tape recorder. You take a deep breath as Carter nods his head. "Let me stop you right there," Captain Stills nods. His goofy curls move up and down as he talks,
No,
not
that's a
stopping
man.
for breaks nor to breathe. "I'm married to Chief Victoria Stills, don't say her name." You didn't realize they were actually married. The signs were there all along.
They were there
If
all
anyone
along.
asked, we never had this conversation.
Refer to Chief Victoria Stills as CVS from now on. I got that nod on record on my tape recorder.
From now on in this text adventure, CVS stands for Chief Victoria Stills. CVS was really PISSED as you. Even though it was self-defense, and you were acquitted, she found a loophole to get rid of you. She convinced Captain Flagger to say that the security guards got
motherfucker.
killed protecting the hospital from the criminals, Carter says.
Slam fist and curse Captain Flagger. I wonder if I removed one letter if it would repeat that from now on.
"What an idiot," you say. "PSH, whatever." Carter rolls his eyes and takes another sip of a soda. "We need to get her back. Revenge. That's
He wants
the
to
only
kill
thing
his
keeping
wife."
me going right now," Carter says as he gets up to throw away his half-full soda cup. You nod at Carter's statement, but revenge isn't exactly why you're doing this. "Excuse me?"
Hand Carter the Glock. Alright, we're gonna have Carter kill his wife, who we thought was his mother.
I want out. You pull the batteries out of the tape recorder and hand him the Glock he asked for. He makes sure the safety is on and puts it in his pocket. We cool, Carter, you say. You'll be outta here in no time. He nods towards you and takes a few steps forward toward the kitchen exit door. He opens it with the handle and steps through without turning around.
Finish your can of diet skin flavored Neo Surge. I'm not sure what Carter's doing. He's left the kitchen. I didn't realize we were in the kitchen.
Greater than you finish your can of diet skin flavored Neo Surge.
Finish drinking can of skin flavored Neo Surge. Come on.
The neon blue liquid doesn't taste as good going down as it does coming out of the fourth. You sit in your room and sigh. Mia enters the doorway with her cat ears on and the elf ears clipped to her hair bouncing behind her.
What the
Jeez,
fuck?
what happened to you? She asks. I come back from feeding sushi, and I see a grown man crying into a can of Europe's dyed Neon Surge.
What the fuck? Europe's? Oh god. Where the hell am I? Who's sushi? Alright, I think it's time to change this music because this is getting insane now.
You're at my house. Who the hell is sushi? She tilts her head with confusion.
But you just mentioned sushi!
Never mind. You hang your head down as she walks over to sit by you on the hospital bed.
I answered
I
her!
don't think I can do this. I'm scared. She hugs you, and you wrap your arms around her.
Nice try, baby raper. Alright. It's time for insanity music. Because this is going off the rails quick now.
I heard you like food. You flip the dartboard on, and start flicking through the channels. Nothing good on TV this early in the morning. Morning, sad. You hear your daughter sing as she enters the room, carrying
I heard you like
monster
food?
backpack. I won the race again.
I have a daughter? Pat daughter's head, but clip off her ponytail for safe.
Good job, honey. You say somewhat tired. You continue flipping through the channels. Sad. Can we get a dog? Your daughter, Dora, asks.
No.
You cringe at the thought of having to possibly clean up after it.
Clean up!
You yawn as you finally stop on Channel 11's morning news.
Watch news while drinking Europe. Can I copy this? I think these are his last moments. We've broken reality.
Where do I start? After your epic raid on the Nakatomi building, you've become LA's best and most privileged news reporter.
Oh,
Not
hell
much
yeah.
that happens in Los Angeles doesn't get past your keen attention, and your reputation precedes you when someone new enters the scene. You're kind of like that guy in Echo Park who knows everyone's business. If that guy was able to appear out of nowhere in a black van and grab you when you try to escape.
Oh man. I don't know how to. I'm just gonna see what happens next. I don't know how to respond to this. This music matches this perfectly. It just devolved into nonsense. We were on the rails, and we
Which
were
you should
so
have
far
done
off the
after you
rails. I don't know
saved
where
the
they were.
hostages in the North Hollywood bank robbery. Why didn't you? Because 1, you're not married to Ashley Judd, and 2, because you felt sorry for the guy. Really. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and made quite a name for yourself by reporting what you knew as it happened. The American public ate it up.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going until it makes sense. This is just a lot of exposition.
The world admired your courage, and the media feared the power of your pen. You can continue diddling around on the internet as you please, all the while knowing that you could have been one of the greats.
I thought I
had you
was!
only chosen to run. This time for sure, this is it. You're out.
Alright, we're running. Yeah, it's just like, fuck that. Alright, we have to call up Carter. We have to... This is like that episode of
You
Lost.
sprint down the hall and out of the Four Seasons Hotel in a half-dressed state. You hail a cab, but he refuses to take you when he sees your face. You look like you've been through hell, with torn clothes and unkempt hair. Still sweating from the race of your life. You raise your hand again to try another cab. And then, a plain sedan pulls up to the curb just feet away from you.
I thought I was LA's best and most privileged news reporter. I know! What happened? I was cancelled! Instantly. It's like that episode of Lost, The Constant. I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it. But this is exactly like it. Knock on the window. We have to find Carter. We have to get back on track here. He could have. Maybe he never died. Maybe he just went to a new reality.
Greater than you knock on the window.
Knock on window.
A gloved hand on the other side of the window slowly moves it over, allowing only a modest slit to form, and then the voice that has been haunting you speaks. Congratulations. You have proven yourselves worthy opponents. How did you like the final act? It was only a small part of what I have in store for the world, but I suppose even I can learn from past mistakes. Now, open the trunk so I may reward you.
Open the trunk. Confused.
You walk around the rear of the car and stand in front of the lock. You look over your shoulder for a moment to make sure the stranger isn't appearing, and then back at the lock, you step forward and crouch down to key in the numbers. As soon as you put your hand on the lock, you feel a sharp stabbing pain in your hands. Looking down, you see that long thin needles have pierced through your palm and into the flesh between your forefinger and middle finger.
Tear out needles and throw them at the driver. It's like every Philip K. Dick novel. It's more like every Francis E. Dick Esquire rant, except with less N-words.
Shoving your palms against the bottom of the trunk, you shove your hands forward and pull the top half of your body upwards in an effort to tear the needles out of your hands. The thin pieces of metal have gone deep, and when you finally yank them out, a wave of pain surges up your arm, but at least you are rid of them. Training your eye on the rear windshield as you stand, you see that a gloved hand is disappearing from view on the driver's side.
Fuck, hold on, I gotta turn this down real quick. Man, Bandcamp sucks. At least when you don't own the music. Can't buy every piece of music, Bandcamp, okay? Alright, let's hear this again.
Shoving your palms against the bottom of the trunk, you shove your hands
Oh fuck, that's gonna mute that.
your body upwards in an effort to tear the needles out of your hands. The thin pieces of metal have gone deep, and when you finally yank them out, a wave of pain surges up your arm, but at least you are rid of them. Training your eye on the rear windshield as you stand, you see that a gloved hand is disappearing from view on the driver's side.
1 second. I guess I'll open this up in a new browser. 1 sec. I missed it twice now. God damn it. Alright. Alright, let's do it this way. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's turn you all the way down. That's perfect. Just enough insanity to keep us going. Shoving your palms against the bottom of the trunk, you shove your hands forward and pull the top half of your body upwards in an effort to tear the needles out of your hands. The thin pieces of metal have gone deep, and when you finally yank them out, a wave of pain surges up your arm. But at least you were rid of them. Training your eye on the rear windshield as you stand, see that a gloved hand is disappearing from view on the driver's side. Dive through the back window and grab the driver's disappearing hand. Fucking CVS.
You leap with everything you have towards the car and the gloved hand, which was holding a chrome revolver, disappears from view as your world goes dark.
Oh!
You never heard the second explosion.
Oh, god damn. Alright, let's... fuck, did we get... Hold... I'm dying. I'm dying. It's 20th century... Listen, 20th Century Boys was way more coherent than this, okay? Way more. This is... I don't know where I am, and I think I'm dying. Alright, awaken. Let's see where that takes us. Fuck, I still have to call Carter, dude. This isn't good.
Even though you can't see due to the blindfold you're wearing, you can tell that a bright light is shining in your eyes. In addition, your wrists are tightly bound behind you. The skin around your ankles feels similarly restrictive and your knees also hurt when you try to move them. Ah, I thought he might wake up soon, a voice says from close by but hidden from view. I was hoping we could have a chat before he joined the others.
I know that voice. Carter? Alright, we're bringing him in. Oh fuck, I'm sorry.
He speaks. Yes, it's me, Carter replies, evidently surprised that you recognized him. I am sure by now your sharp mind has worked out that I am responsible for all of this. And you would be right.
Don't do this, Carter. Don't succumb to CVS!
Can't be helped, Carter laments. It's a gift, it seems, one I have no choice but to use for the good of the country. Carter, what's happened to you?
Why do you leave me off on that? Continue asking Carter what's happened to him. I'm just gonna keep asking him until he tells me. I can't believe Carter's done this to us.
Greater than you say, continue asking Carter what's happened to him.
Okay. That didn't work. We're doubling down though. Okay. I don't think he could process that. Oh shit! Reach into pockets and return Carter's ponytail as a peace offering. That's actually a really good way to get out of this.
Don't believe I deserve it? Carter asks, sounding concerned at your thoughtful gift. Yeah, you reply bluntly. Carter chuckles, but why? What have I done? You were indirectly responsible for the death of my girlfriend yesterday.
It's called responsible.
Don't you remember? You told me that Hazel was a killer and that she was, trapped in her mind.
This has to be some sort of fan fiction. Explain. Further continue explaining Carter's responsibility. He's had them surgically altered. in this reality.
And then after you hailed that cab yesterday, I fear it was the very same cab that killed her. You add. What? Carter asks, surprised that I hailed a different cab. Besides, cabs do get into accidents all the time. It wasn't my fault. I never predicted that the cab would crash and kill your girl.
Place a hand on Carter's. Fuck! I pressed enter. I guess I placed my hand on Carter's hand. I meant to say, place your hand on Carter's deep-fried
Reach out
face.
and place a hand on Carter, who now seems to be sweating. I'm sorry, you're right. He says after a full minute of silence, no more lies.
Tell me the truth. All of it. And we're calling CVS. Fuck, what was her name? Captain? No, Chief Victoria. Stills.
Tell me the truth. All of it. And we're calling CVS Chief Victoria Stillwell. Tell me the truth. All of it. And we're calling CVS Chief Victoria Stillwell. Okay, he says in a defeated tone. It's done and over with. I'll tell the whole truth. It was supposed to be Zenda's idea, but Thagor championed it.
Thagor is behind this? Thagor? Oh god, this is ramping up just as we're getting the big reveal. You gotta up this, man.
It was supposed to be Zenda's idea, but Thagor championed it.
But how? Not Zendar!
Well, Thagor is a king after all, and Zenda sees him as something of a guiding sensitive. Carter explains.
Sensitive?
So Zenda got the idea to resurrect an old and twisted ritual from ancient Parnagothic text. I recited some of them when I was trying to summon the demon. You take your time absorbing all this information before you start up again. Okay, so what exactly happened?
Ask Carter to elaborate. About Zendar's sensitive nature. Sensitive?
Well, Thagor is a king after all, and Zenda sees him as something of a guiding sensitive. Carter explains. So Zenda got the idea to resurrect an old and twisted ritual from ancient Parnagothic text. I recited some of them when I was trying to summon the demon. You take your time absorbing all this information before you start up again.
Okay, so what exactly happened? Time is just bleeding now.
So Zenda got the idea to resurrect
No!
a twisted ritual from ancient Parnagothic text. I recited some of them when I was trying to summon the demon. You take your time absorbing all this information before you start up again. Okay, so what exactly happened? So first we had to prepare a circle of high speech around the corpse of Teakin's wife. Wait, you
High
had
speech?
the Archbishop's wife kidnapped and killed?
It always leaves off on me saying something. I want to ask him. I don't have the answers here. I need to know them from him. This guy had high speech.
You interrupt. How could you? Carter squirms uncomfortably. Relax. I never got married, so it wasn't like I took another man's wife. Besides, she was a wicked woman who wouldn't have hesitated to have me imprisoned and executed if it served her purposes.
Not on my watch. And not on my record.
Not on my watch and not on my record. You say firmly. So what happened then? You planned this. Who did you get to do such a hit and who was she?
I'm still talking. You gotta say something, Carter. I love
Was
this
a
game.
him actually, and it wasn't kidnapping. She moved in with him of her own
Was a
free will,
him?
and I made very sure she was happy with the whole arrangement. Still, you must have bribed. You're right to judge me, but I already did that after all. After all what? Carter shifts nervously as if he's eaten something that's given him bad stomach pain.
I'm gonna keep pressing enter to see how this is resolved, or if it just continues indefinitely.
After all, I needed priests of Slunch, and I don't think you'd want to know how I got
my
them
God.
to make a portal to their realm. I was so caught up in the moment that I didn't even question what Zender wanted, but now after going through the ritual a couple of times, he looks as if he's about to collapse but manages to regain his composure.
Alright, we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Summon Zendar.
As you look into the wreckage, you spy some usable wood and go over. Carrying a small load, you approach the bonfire, and as you add the wood to the flames, your mind turns to the ritual you participated in. You must have been insane to enter into such a risky endeavor. Even now you have difficulty believing that you allowed Zender to convince you such a fool thing.
I just love that it's just sprinkling in some mystic language, like just some from a completely different kind of story.
She's an insanely and impressively beautiful elf, but still just another elf.
Zendar is a woman?
Mulling it over for a while, you try to remember what exactly transpired during the ritual. Slowly you seem to recall that Mistress had brought you to where Zender needed you to be, the feasting room. You then sat in on an impressively large banquet with many succulent courses.
Alright. I was about to simp for Mistress, but these succulent courses brought me back to reality. Viridium, this is Fed Smoker, okay? This started out as a Russian Doomer story. We became Fed Smoker. I didn't do anything. This story decided that we are now in Fed Smoker's reality. And somehow we ended up in a blood ritual. And I'm not sure where we're going from here. I'm just gonna let it go. I need more info here.
After which Zender prepared for the ritual while you just sat around watching the various circles, symbols, and runes drawn out on the marble floor. Zender excitedly explained, in great detail you might add, what she was planning to do. You still aren't sure if you fully understand it all. What really sticks out in your mind was her crazy method of getting subjects for her planned portal.
Ask Zendar to explain further. Who's the other guy? Oh fuck, I didn't get the ritual on record.
Zender gladly explains that there will of course be sacrifices made to Slunch, however there must be a certain number of people present for the ritual to work. She had been scouting big cities and counting how many civilians survived to plan accordingly. It would appear she had underexploited some lower class districts, however, as she was short a few for her requirements. Once the portal was successfully opened, these unlucky guests would be sucked through to the endless buffet in Slunch's realm.
Alright. Alright, let's speed this up. Ready? Grab Zendar's flip phone and text Slanesh some New York City Bob pics. Come on, man. You're gonna tell me Slanesh isn't in a fucking another reality. He's in the fucking powerhouse that is India.
Gently taking her phone from her coat pocket, you use the access code to fully unlock the phone before tapping out a message to your sister and
Not my
sending it.
sister!
Even though she had pre-warned you not to leave her link or access to your mind open, you do it anyway. While you had gotten good at shielding your mind in the short time you were with Zender, you wanted to make absolutely sure that Slunch got your message.
Ensure Slanesh gets the message. Slunch.
You close your eyes and concentrate on the link, feeling it open
Close
up
your
as
eyes.
something else pushes against it. A voice enters your mind, though it feels harsher and more abrasive than Zendel's.
Zendel!
Still mine, mortal. Convincing. Now, prove you can multitask. We didn't spend all these years training your skills for nothing.
This isn't a quote. Begin to multitask. Starting with getting the ritual on record. Alright, so I'm related to Slaanesh. This is my sister. Just giving her a call.
As the vampire finishes his statement,
Okay, Slaanesh
you
is a
quickly
vampire
open
now.
up your side bag and retrieve your phone before holding it up to record what is likely going to be a bloodbath. Though there are a lot of them, they can't hope to match the dozen blood nights. You hold down the record button and put the phone on a nearby table so it can hopefully capture the room. Thankfully, it has one of those bendy legs allowing it to be propped up to capture the ritual circle.
Bendy legs? Hold on. Bendy leg. What the fuck is this? Look at that. This is what they're using? Adjust the bendy leg phone. I don't know where we are anymore!
8/10 needs work.
What?!
Although the phone is sitting at a perfect angle for it to capture the circle from just above and behind you.
Did this
you
AI
adjust
just
the angle
fucking
so it
criticize
captures
me?
both you and the circle. You then make your way to a nearby table to hide, waiting for the vampire to finish speaking. As he ends, you wait for him to give the signal to begin. The signal never comes.
Alright, let's bring some more characters in the mix. Call, use Skype to call up Gastro. Junpei. Hugadorf. And Carter.
Convincing. Now, claim your vengeance. The vampires around you seem to gather themselves, readying their weapons and lining
I
up.
think the
as if
AI is
prepared to
taunting
charge.
me now!
You can only assume that's your signal, raising your shotgun as someone begins knocking on the door. Suddenly a spreading message appears in green lettering in your mind's eye. Is it done?
Reply in orange lettering. Comic Sans font in mind's eye. Saying, it is done. Fuck, I should have put Martin Lawrence in there. This was very appropriate. They just disregarded my characters.
The thought disappears and you hear a cruel laugh before the voice in mind directs someone to open the door. As it bursts open, your main focus is on putting down the two Blood Knights desperately trying to bash through the pack formation, pulling the trigger as soon as you have a clear shot, forcing them to the side as they are engulfed in flame and stumbling about howling in pain.
Brandish the Fed Cleaver and take the Blood Knights ponytails. The only way to destroy them. You talk to Obama, okay? You want me? The guy's like, you want me
As
to
you step
transfer
to the
this phone
side
call
and
to the
sweep
President of the United
incendium
States?
across his torso, showering it shut and preventing vital organs from escaping. You feel the tug on your scalp and feel your ponytails being yanked off. It takes more than a grip of hair to get a ghoul, but getting your hair tugged hurts like hell, and your instinctive response is to reach up and grip it, exposing your neck.
Perform the signature 90-degree kick, freeing yourself. I have 2 ponytails now. Oh my god. Is that really the backstory behind that?
The man standing over you swings lazily, the heavy blade of his axe coming down at your head as you twist, and he misses, burying it deep into the stone floor. You take the moment to reach up and grip his greasy ponytail, twisting his head down and pulling him over your head in a movement perfected over years and intended to break the neck. Giving it all your strength, you pull, hear a satisfying pop, and let the body fall to the ground.
Pocket the ponytail and clean the Fed cleaver. I just want to draw shirts with ponytails now. This is so much. This is such an info dump. I'm just. It's too much.
Breathing quickly and copiously, you move up to the line of knights, shotgun raised.
Oh
As
fuck!
you
I forgot I
arrive
had
in
a
their
shotgun.
formation, a knight steps up, lowering his heater shield to hide behind while he mans his assault rifle, scanning for targets. As you arrive, you lower your head and shoulders and run, trying to use him as a meat shield as shots ring out. You take several bullets but charge through, firing your shotgun with both hands at the enemy.
Alright, we're gonna bring this back to reality. Man, Shaz sure has changed since the good old days. Oh fuck, that's true, I can glue my wounds.
Man, it sure has been a while since I've seen you, he says.
Okay, Chaz
I
is now a
heard you got
character.
killed over there, in front of all those people. How messed up is that? He continues, clearly trying to revive past memories as a means of getting you off your guard. But for some reason his words trigger something in the back of your mind. Chaz, never mind all that, what are you doing here?
Before Chaz can answer, he is torn in half by the commanding Blood Knight's heater shield. He didn't even notice that he stepped right into a fight. He just starts having a conversation. It's like when an NPC walks up to you in Fallout when you're getting shot at.
Documented and secured, the knights line up to focus on ripping through the rest of the ghouls, who are taken aback by the Blood Knight's death. You target one running ghoul with a headshot but miss, bringing your shotgun into a firing position as others follow suit.
Use super glue to heal 20 HP over 20 seconds. I wonder what would happen if I said open inventory.
Congratulations, you survived the ambush. In fact, not only did you survive, you've killed at least 3 of the 7 ambushes. Someone sounds an all clear and you relax a little. You waste no time and load a fresh clip into your shotgun before moving undercover to rescue the wounded knight.
I guess
You
that's
continue
Chaz.
down the hallways, shotgun in hand and moving from cover to cover. You mainly find more knights patrolling and ghouls waiting to strike.
Oh my god. Open inventory. Fresh shotgun. So I guess I'm using an AA-12, but even that's a drum
You are the
magazine.
enforcer, a specially trained federal
Oh!
agent armed with deadly
I'm a
magic
Fed!
abilities and a custom hand cannon that can kill demons and baneless undead.
Oh my god. Level up. Level up Fuck. No, not charisma. This is single player, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. If I had known it would be this good, I would have made it multiplayer. But I think since I'm on premium, I don't know if it would work the same way. I think you guys would have to have premium also. Level up. Okay. Luck. Level up. Luck skill and unlock. Ponytail handling perk. Ponytail's a key item. This is now a full RPG. We're gonna play this like Fallout now.
You gain a permanent luck point. You now have 3 luck points. You total 3. Perks, ponytail handling. Streamer.
I'm a streamer!
Description, your coven of witches have uncovered the secrets of harnessing hair, specifically ponytails. You've always been fond of ponytails anyway, so this suits you perfectly. When enemies are ripped apart by your assault rifle or shotgun, any tufts of hair will be automatically collected into your inventory.
Oh my god! This is so fucking good! Holy shit! Oh my god. Holy fuck! Oh man. Alright, check status. I have 3 luck. Dean, are you telling me you can't follow along with what's happening in the
You are the
story?
Enforcer, a specially trained federal agent armed with deadly magic abilities and a custom hand cannon that can kill demons and baneless undead. You have 1
Demons
dragon
with a
fresh
D at the end.
5 left.
Check. I'm gonna die before this is over. This thing is like being fed by some child's fan fiction.
You have a set of normal human attributes, as well as 5 luck
I've got
points
5
you
luck
may
now.
spend on bonus perks at the start of each new day. These may be spent on anything you are qualified for.
Spend 1 luck point on demon sense.
You feel the presence of nearby demons as an itchy feeling just behind your ears. You now have 4 luck points. New total 7. The ability to detect demons is very rare, and supernatural creatures in general are instinctively wary of you when you manifest this ability.
Oh, I'm gonna tell the story. Demons will now be referred to as demons. Fuck, I spelled referred to wrong.
This ability is passive and always active.
Check the perk shop. Alright, we gotta see what kind of other perks we can have, because we have 4 more luck points.
Again in a few moments to buy another perk if desired.
Wait, what? Check the perk shop again in a few moments? Okay, check perk shop. It's been a few moments, so I'm allowed. Oh, yeah, let me up that surveillance stat. Alright.
Again, to use the 5 luck
fuck.
points you
Oh,
have
fuck,
and
you're
by
right, I'm
a
sorry.
permanent luck bonus of 1, you may do this 3 times over the course of level to a maximum of 5. Check status to see what your starting abilities are and to see information about leveling up.
Hold on. Level up surveillance stat. Here we go. I completely forgot I was in the story.
Additions - nothing of interest happening to you today or in the near future.
Oh, God damn. Let's see. Train. Hold on. Use 1 luck point to unlock Baby Raper stamp. Here we go.
really want something in this life, you have to work for it. Now quiet, they're about to announce the lottery numbers.
17.
Don't!
32.
Don't!
5.
Don't!
You feel lucky today.
47.
Baby Raper is unable to have any more children after being bitten by a werewolf that gave him a rare form of infertility after the brutal assault.
Okay. Craft a better camcorder. Here we go. We have to get ready before we go in.
You can now film higher quality footage. Television shows are immensely impressed with this new device that shows actual demons in the flesh. They are even more impressed when you show them the footage of the hunters fighting it out with multiple 12-feet demons. This draws a massive influx of cash and focus onto your little project, attracting more sponsors, better actors and actresses, and a larger fan base.
Damn. Upload new demon footage to hercnews.com. That's really how it seemed. You should have been here in the beginning. It seemed like his life, and then it diverted completely.
And you managed to make a living out of it. Suddenly something catches your eye. Question mark breaking news. A new video entitled Ghost Girl appears on Game Show has just been uploaded onto hernews.com by an unknown user. It shows apparently harmless footage from a nameless late-night game show hosted from a bankrupt theme park.
Oh my god. Watch the vid. I know! It wasn't even that. I had a beeper, and I was gonna call Fed Smoker,
This was the
and then he hung up on me.
broadcasted on Demon's feed. Click. The footage shows a man and two women calling themselves The Price is Wrong in front of a bankrupt theme park, clearly meant to be Comedy Central's game show called The Price is Right. The man begins talking about the show and begins to introduce the first contestant, but suddenly one of the women interrupts him. Shh, I hear something. She says.
Watch intently. I'm just gonna watch this show. I have no idea!
As the three of them begin to listen to the silence, you hear it too. A quiet sobbing from somewhere behind the cameras. The woman gets up and walks towards the source of the crying. Hello? She asks, seemingly to empty space. Suddenly the guy hosting the show calls after her, Jenny, get back here. We need to keep this short. But she carries on walking, following the source of the cry. Jenny, he shouts angrily.
Continue watching.
The host gets up and follows her, leaving the third member of their team alone. The third member of their team is at the mercy of you and the demons.
Oh god, I'm there.
You point out. I know he answers back to you, clearly very concerned about his missing friends. You guys hear a shout from off-screen followed by an incredibly loud scream that drowns out the cries of the other people in the audience.
Light the third member's cigarette and talk about life. Talk about cameras. I'm just gonna ignore it. They have their own business to tend to over there. We're dealing with something over here, okay?
The host returns alone 5 minutes later. Where are they? You ask. He ignores you.
Guys.
We lost two audience
Can you
members,
guys hear it?
John Owen
Hilton
and Jen
Kraken.
Green. We need to end the show. He says to the camera. You're about to tell him that you saw the whole thing when.
What the
My name
mother...
is Alan Karras and this has been missing. May the Dodrunk Lord have mercy on their souls.
Oh my lord. Hilton Kraken, thank you for the 23 months, my man. Bless your heart. Oh my lord. Where do I go for it? I don't even know. I just want to know more about the Dodrunk Lord. You know, I see a Georgie emote. Call up Georgie from... Oh fuck. Mendoza, Argentina.
Alan Karras became rich enough to leave the reality TV world for good and is now a moderately successful author.
I don't want to know about
After
Alan!
talking to the police, the man who claimed he was your boss opens a portal back home and you head through it. Before stepping through though, you are stopped by a very large humanoid dog wearing sports clothes. What? The huge thing growls, blood running down his fangs. You only now notice that he's drinking heavily from a dog-shaped goblet.
What does a dog-shaped goblet look like? What the fuck? Ask to take a sip from the dog-shaped goblet. What the fuck is a dog-shaped goblet? It's just a gigantic goblet that looks like a golden retriever.
You want a drink? He asks in surprise. Sure. You say, getting slightly annoyed by his antics. He hands you the bloody goblet and sinks his sharp teeth into your skin. You let out a yell of pain, but after a few gulps find that the red liquid tastes amazing. Easily you finish every last drop. Well, that's not something I do every day. The werewolf says, scratching his furry chin. Your turn. You what?
Bite the werewolf and deliver signature 90-degree kick afterwards.
You leap at the strange thing.
I would love for someone to just draw this entire thing.
The werewolf laughs. No,
just so I can see it.
He bellows
so I can know what's going
on.
on.
You feel a sharp pain shoot through your body, followed by an intense burning. Your clothes begin to tear as your muscles bulge and warp beyond recognition. Your only solace is that he underwent the change first, and by the time it's over you've almost caught up with him in stature.
Oh no. Become the werewolf. Alright, let's... have you found a dog-shaped goblet?
You land on all fours and feel the surge of power rush through your body. A low guttural growl emanates from your throat as you smell the blood dripping off your claws. You open your eyes, now a pure piercing golden see Alan Karras standing in front of you, trying to talk. He seems terrified. What? What are you going to do? He squeaks as you stand up to your full height and sniff the air.
Perform the ritual on Alan Karras. This is more like a little perfume bottle, but I get the.
You're not sure what
it's
exactly
not
is being
enough.
said as you feel your face melt and stretch into that of a snarling wolf. You feel the taste of copper in your mouth as flashing teeth growing over your human teeth. The suit attempts to compose itself as it witnesses one of its own kind turn into a monster right before its eyes. You blow out chunks of your now ripped up clothes as you emerge from the tatters like an animal, howling at the moon.
Alright. Use dog shaped phone to call up Gastro and I don't know why they're so obsessed with Alan Karras. I introduced 4 characters that were immediately scrapped by the story.
You press the large, friendly-looking button after dropping a few coins into the slot. A mechanically altered, half-familiar voice answers. Airlines Auction House, Gastronomy Division. May I help you? Even though the voice is filtered, you still recognize it. It's you. You whisper into the phone. He answers cheerfully. Oh, hello boss. How are you? Are they treating you all right up there?
Listen, Gastro, you gotta get down here and give me a ride to the de-doggening station right away. I love a large friendly-looking button sounds like something Hunter S.
Are you
Thompson would
alright,
write.
boss? You don't sound like yourself, if you don't mind me saying. You grasp for words. I'm turning back to my old self. Help. Got it, boss. We'll be right there. You hear the phone crackle as he hangs up, then looks around the room.
Scratch self dog style.
You realize that can't do that when you finally see how much your nails have grown into fearsome looking points when in your human
Oh
form.
no.
You hunch over to hide them, cover your mouth when you yawn to hide your fangs, and constantly wipe your nose to cover for the growing residue of brownish blood that stains it. You keep telling yourself this is a blessing in disguise, since now you won't have to worry about maintaining the act anymore.
Spend 1 luck point on Teen Wolf perk.
Slowly, the man re-enters the room with a handful of papers. These are... He glances at the top page. Property forms. We need to fill these out so that whenever you leave this facility your possessions can be returned to you. You pull a pen from your pocket and attempt to take the papers from him,
Okay, I guess
but
we didn't
upon
get
a
the
short struggle
Teen
you
Wolf
realize
perk.
your new strength and dominance. He submits, letting you take them from his hands.
Continue to dominate the poor man.
You
Still
step
waiting for
forward,
Gastro.
cornering the poor warden. He raises his hands defensively and steps backwards, falling onto
No,
his
no,
head.
no, no.
You slowly walk after him as he yells,
No, 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 no.
realizing you're not going to let him leave. Let's be reasonable here. The man says, these are just post-conviction rules and regulations. You've most likely seen similar forms before. You growl softly as he submits once again.
Call. Okay. Get off the bed and call Gastro immediately. We need to. I can't be in this situation. Now they're pulling me into a bed with a warden, and I'm a dog.
You snap your fingers, waking him up. You point to the papers and grunt at him. We need to fill these out. He reads them once, twice, 3 times over. Each time his eyes bulge open more and more. Jesus Christ. You just turned this man into a half-man, half-wolf creature.
Halfman.
We gotta fill these out now. BT breaks towards the door, but quickly
BT?
repositions himself next to you once again.
BT the musician. All right. Listen to Movement in Still Life by BT.
Rattling. As heard on a normal day, these noises have a million causes. Snacks in someone's pocket, change, keys, or anything else really. Living with the creatures of the darkness for so long sharpens your senses. You've learned how to listen to these very carefully. There is no cause for alarm. Only stored energy bars in John's pocket making noise when he sits down.
Ask John what is in his pocket. What the fuck? This story gets to add 16 characters and I can't add 4?
BT does a double take. You continue to point at John's pocket, which remains in its upright position. You're reaching, man. John says, come on, you say, waving him over. Let me see what's in your pocket. No way, he replies. That's so not happening. You find it odd that he is suddenly so well-mannered when he has always been rather insolent with you.
That's well-mannered by refusing? Brandish the cleave smoker. This is a different weapon. And say, I insist. I'm gonna take this guy's ponytail if he doesn't show me what's in his pocket.
Threats work faster than asking in your experience, so you brandish your weapon and demand he show you. His hands quickly move towards his pockets, then stop. Like a coin stuck in a vending machine that can't decide whether to drop or not, his hands jitter back and forth for an eternity before he slowly reaches into his pocket again. He pulls out a small stack of pictures with one hand, while putting the knife back next to you with the other.
Check pictures. A stack of pictures in his pocket? This guy was at CVS.
You look over the pictures, and find him in every single one. Most are dates stamped from over a year ago and you clearly don't remember the events, but there is no doubt that the people in them are you. Others with your face in them are hugging friends, eating hot dogs in a crowded stadium and taking the oath of citizenship somewhere.
The oath of citizen. All right, let's check our status here. Oh man.
With all the jittering, you didn't even realize you put something in your other hand. It is a ring, the ideal marriage ring. Solid gold, with a single diamond the size of a large rock. As large as the diamond is, however, it doesn't warrant much attention to the rest of the ring's simplistic design.
Oh man, we were way past the skin-related stuff. I can't even explain this story to you. It started off very simply, and I don't know what's happening anymore. Well, I guess we're getting married now. Well, I guess we're getting married now. Oh, we're getting married, alright. Am I still a wolf?
You do a triple take, eyes widening at the proposal. The corners of John's mouth turn upwards in a smirk, and he pulls you towards him. You close your eyes as you embrace. Now you're really confused. This isn't what you thought would happen after getting what you wanted to get out of him.
Yeah, no shit!
What the hell is stopping him from taking all the women on this campus for himself now that he's gotten this far?
Ask him what is stopping. I'm just gonna copy it. I don't think we acquired the Team Wolf perk. I tried to check my status and I got proposed to.
And you close your eyes. This
No.
isn't supposed to happen. And now that the moment is here, with you realizing that it has happened, your brain just shuts off. You're in a daze as he puts the ring on your finger, feeling weightless as he hugs you again. Part of you wants to kill him. The other is terrified of what will become of you afterward.
Remember that you're straight. Is Dowry is a ponytail? Oh, this is just me. This is single player.
This changes nothing.
What?!
You remember that your body shuts down due to shock immediately afterward, but you are still able to experience some things before the darkness overtakes you. He stops kissing you and asks to see the ring.
What the
He smiles. You smile back. A tingling feeling shoots up your spine and then you're out like a light. Sage. A week passes. A man stands over the lifeless body of John Doritium.
Read the tombstone that says, "Here lies John Viridium." I can't believe this, dude. They forced me to
Gallows
be
Hill,
gay.
southeast corner. Here lies John Doritium. A liar, gambler,
Oh my
and thief.
god!
One of the 5 victims of the King's Myth Killer. May he have found peace in death. He is survived by his widow, Lola, and his daughter, Tina. This tombstone has started to decay since the last time you were here. Remembering your promise to John, you carve "May you find peace in death" on the left side of the grave.
I ruined his gravestone. I carved it with my car keys. Oh my god, man. Okay, let's see. Ask narrator who you are. I don't even know who I am. Am I Lola? I gotta put on some more crazy
You are
music.
standing in front of a tombstone. No, you're in a graveyard. You've been here before, but you can't remember exactly when. Everything feels so far away, almost as if you're recalling a childhood memory instead of something that actually happened recently. Does something like an afterlife really exist? And if it does, is this what it's like? Just some cryptic messages that give no real answers at all? No,
What
this
is-
isn't an afterlife.
Who is speaking to me? What is this? Who is speaking to me?
I am speaking to you. What are you? Are you alive? No, I am not alive. Is any of us? Then what are you exactly? A spirit? A ghost? These are merely words created by superstition and the desire to name things which humans cannot comprehend. You keep saying humans. Are you not human? I used to be. Just like you.
Rick Sanchez? Is that you?
No, I am not Rick.
Oh.
A chill runs through you. Are you God? God? Come on, Elizabeth, you're a smart girl. You don't actually buy into all that, do you? Suddenly, the entire world goes black. Elizabeth. Is someone calling your name? You open your eyes and see nothing but blackness. It is liquid, filling your vision and your mind with an all-consuming darkness.
I guess I'm a woman now.
You pull your hands up to your face, but see no change. You are still surrounded by the void.
Oh my god.
Hello? Is that your voice? It sounds so distant. Footsteps. You can hear footsteps nearby, but it's impossible to tell how far away they are because of the lack of sensors in this place. Could this be what death is like? Have you died? Elizabeth.
That's what I want to know.
More footsteps, but these ones sound closer.
Who's there? I don't know. I was four different people.
Reverberate throughout the abyss, but no reply comes. Perhaps you just
It's like the
imagined
intro
that
to
the voice
Disco
called your
Elysium.
name. After all, you have no proof that this place has a sound boundary. For all you know, you're floating in the North Pole without a security detail to shoot your butt when you start freezing to death. Hello? You find your voice again, and it echoes to no avail. Except, was that an echo?
Check voice skill. There are no senses in this place, but I
You still
heard a
believe
sound.
that death is the greatest loss one can suffer. Even after all that you've experienced, this is what you've chosen to believe. The voice is cold and emotionless. How you wish it was a different voice. One with anger or sadness or happiness. Anything other than this emptiness.
I just wanted to check
Death
my
does
voice
not
skill.
end everything. Death is simply another step in a never-ending staircase. Why do these words sound so familiar? As if you've heard them somewhere before.
Learn more about death. Soupy. Oh fuck! I did. I said
Death
it.
must
Oops.
be a fascinating concept for a being like you.
Oh my god.
Since you are from a world filled with life. Indeed, out of all the earth, water and air there is in the world of living, there is only one of death. It's equivalent to zero, that
Oh my
which
God.
there is none of. Elizabeth, have I told you about decision theory?
Oh my god.
Oh god, here we are.
Fucking thing just heard my thoughts. Oh my god. Check decision theory handbook. Oh god, here we go again. This story knows me way too well.
You open your eyes and find yourself in your room. How did you look around? This is definitely your room. You sit up, confused, as you notice all your things in their normal places. Your laptop is on your desk, a half-written novel updating itself automatically after every 500 words.
What?
Your clothes are in the closet and dresser. Ticket stubs from movies and concerts line the edges of the windowsill, and posters cover the walls.
Is this Life is Strange? Oh fuck, you're right. I do have to research decision theory.
You shake your head. That was probably a rhetorical question, or some sort of inside joke, and the owner of the voice expected you to laugh in response to their wit. She's gone. You jump at the sound of a different voice, lower and more gruff than the first, and turn around to find an obese man in your room.
Carter? Fuck, that should have been Gastro. Oops. But we have to bring Carter back.
No, Carter's in your kitchen right now, but this is just as good, right? The man let out a loud and obnoxious laugh. Who is this man? Why is he in your house? And what's he talking about? Carter's in the kitchen. You don't know any Carters.
I do know Carter! Who are you? Carter's like my only link between all these realities. He's my constant.
The man's eyes widen in shock. You don't know? I'm Byron. We're dating.
Oh, no.
That reminds me. He puts his hand inside his pocket, and he
Oh
tries to
my
edge away when he pulls it out again. Sure enough, he holds a little black box with a bow on top of it. Will you marry me? You stare at him incredulously. Did you really just propose to me while I was asleep?
Oh my god. I just got married, dude. I can't get married again. Oh my god. I can't do this again. Alright. Check size and quality. No. Check stats and quality of ring. I didn't even say. Did I say yes last time?
Byron's still staring at you expectantly, so you turn your attention to the box. There's a rock inside, all right, and it definitely cost more than a month's rent. You're no jeweler, but you think it could probably feed you for at least a week if you tried hard enough.
The rock?
The box snaps shut and Byron sticks it in his pocket before you can respond. Not meaning to be impatient or anything, but... Tick, tick, tick.
Alright, level up charisma skill stat. Alright, we gotta talk our way out of this.
Byron pulls the little black box from his pocket again and gets down on one knee. You roll your eyes. All he really needs to do is open the box already. You nod, and he grins.
Oh
so
god,
wide
I'm getting married again!
An electrical grid. He snaps the box open and a little bell rings as he puts it on your finger. It's a little loose, but beautiful nonetheless. Gaudy Rolex watch or an engagement ring?
What? What is that? He put a watch on my finger? Tighten the engagement watch on finger. Alright.
Oh, that one's yours? Uh-huh. Byron nods, a smirk on his face. Can I trade you? You got something better than a gold ring with the princess cut diamond? You pick up a long, thin, black remote control and point it at the massive wall-mounted television screen on the opposite side of the room. Remote in hand, you sit up and grab hold of the sheets with your other hand.
Use remote to put on Viva La Bam and watch it with Byron for hours discussing Bam Margera's fall from grace. Oh fuck, I should have watched Gay Jackass.
You cuddle up next to Byron as he puts on Viva La Bam. He wraps his arm around you as you snuggle into his chest, and the two of you stay like that for hours. As much as you want to continue, things can only go so far between the two of you, a random hookup, if you insist on going out with Brandolph later tonight.
Brandolph! So we're getting married, but we're just hooking up. Because I got Brandolph on the side.
With a flick
What a
of
fucking
your
name!
wrist, you find yourself at odds with your phone as you rest your finger on the screen.
Byron's a
Watching
fucking
it turn
incel. He
from
marries
screen
me on
to
the first
contact
hookup.
page. You scroll down and notice 3 new contact requests. Brandolph Viscount of Sunburst Castle. You furrow your eyebrows. A Viscount? How in Brandolph's name did you get him to friend you?
There exists an expression using the man's name who I'm cheating with. Poke. No. Swipe right on Brandolph. Damn, dude, he's a Viscount too. What in Brandolph's name is this?
Part of you fears looking at your phone again after who you downloaded, but it could prove
What?
fruitful and get you scammers and healers alike.
What?
You have 2 voicemail messages, presumably from Brandolph. The first one comes on with an anglicized
Oh, this is the
version of
perfect
tune
song for
played
this.
When the Wicked Witch of the West arrives. You shake your head.
Check the second message. You know, by Brandolph, I have no idea what's going on
The
anymore.
second one starts off with an exasperated sigh. Look, Eliza, this isn't
Look,
working out,
Eliza.
so I've hired people to come and pack up the Viscounty and send you back to your parents. Brandolph's voice rings out with all the delicacy of a sledgehammer to the kneecap. Your heart drops into your stomach.
Begin crying in front of the television. Well, that fling ended quicker than my last marriage.
You've got at least 1 voicemail and 3 text messages. You can barely bring yourself to look, knowing it will only be bad news. With swollen, tear-filled eyes,
Swollen.
you make your way to stare at your poor excuse for a phone. You groan as you see the newest notification from Brandolph. Brandolph Viscount of Sunburst Castle, Eliza. This is the 3rd time I've asked you. Are you coming or not?
Text back. On my way. Brandolph can't fucking make up his mind. Brandolph has
By the
bipolar
time
disorder.
you arrive, carriage in tow, your phone reveals another notification. Brandolph Viscount of Sunburst Castle, I take it that means you're coming then? Excellent. You grit your teeth and stare at your dusty phone, a
What's
dull
wrong with
beacon
my
of light
phone?
in an otherwise dark night. It slips from your fingers to clatter on the carriage floor as you urge the horses onward ever faster.
All right, so I'm taking the carriage. I'm not in the back of the carriage. I'm taking the carriage. I am driving the carriage with nobody in it. Oh my god. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? We got to bring this back into reality, man. We're getting this is getting too distorted.
What are you riding there? Futanari Kami?
Oh, Dak! Thank you for gifting all those subs, my man. Bless your heart.
What are you riding
Hell
there?
yeah.
Futanari Kami?
Hold on. Thank Dakomatic. We have to put this
Stop
in
it,
the story.
guys.
For
Can guess has it?
gifted subs.
Jesus.
You find
Chicken
yourself
fell on
standing
the
before
ground.
the forbidden
Look,
grey
damn it,
walls
the
that
chicken
surround
fell
the
on the ground. Now I have to
Viscount's
clean the
castle.
chicken.
You find it ironic that the Count is being
just
forced into a
disregard
much
it.
smaller space than he used to
Stop
rule
it,
while
guys.
you're taking up
Can
residence
you
in
guess
his
has
old
it?
home. The doors are manned by 2 watchmen wearing scuffed steel armor etched with the badge of leaves, the new symbol of the rebellion.
Tell the guards to step aside. Thanks for the gifted subs, my man. I appreciate it. Guys, enjoy the gifted subs. You can now Moomin, you can now Georgie.
About time, Taisais Ba. One of
What?
the guards says as you approach. As if on cue, you feel your stomach churn as nausea takes you. You fight to keep the contents inside as you groan in pain, hand on your stomach. Boss, the guard asks, worry in his voice.
I'm the boss? It's nothing. Back to your posts. I wonder who I'll become by the end of the story. Brandolph could give a shit. He's too busy saying Theus Isvar.
Nothing just come from the feast. You 2 go back to your posts and stop slacking. You growl. You hate lying to your people, but they don't need to hear about your desperate rush to find a privy. Your guards obey, leaving as you hurry along the path. The guards at the castle gate stand to attention as you approach, quickly opening the gates. You force a smile as you walk, hoping your guard doesn't notice your discomfort.
Which... Is it a Revia toilet? I'm trying to rush past them because I have to use the bathroom. Oh my god. Use the privy. Text Brandolph once more.
You arrive in the privy, breathing a sigh of relief as you let the nausea run its course.
Oh God.
As your stomach settles, you stare absent-mindedly at the phone in your hand, wondering how long you should wait. As if in answer, a chime goes off, and you look at your phone. It's a message from Brandolph. Brandolph, Viscount of Sunburst Castle, Eliza. Show's over.
What do you, hold on. Text back. What do you mean? Oh God. Oh God, a recap of the story?
Brandolph, Viscount of Sunburst Castle, the men you sent to check on the Count's home, are dead. You stare at the screen for a long moment, confusion written across your face. Just as you're about to reply, another message comes in. Brandolph, Viscount of Sunburst Castle, and just so you know, I knew you were coming and contacted you anyway. If you come back now, I'll have the Count released alive.
I don't even know what he's asking me. We started off as a Russian doomer. We became Fed smoker pretty quickly. Then we were a cop. Then we had an altercation with Carter, who worked at Burger King. But then he also became a cop. Then we got arrested by his mother, who was the chief of police. Then she became his wife. I don't know what happens after that. That's about as far as I can go. All right, let's see what happens when I say save game. I gotta take a break from this. My sanity
You can't quite believe he did that to you, but the evidence is damning.
Oh,
All
God.
around you are the trappings of a traitor's life. If you stay, Brandolph will have your father killed and there will be no escape. But if you go back now, you can take him down and convince him to release your father. Something about all of this doesn't sit right with you, though. Why would Brandolph tell you any of this?
Oh my God! You could tell the AI what to remember. What is this? Oh, these are like auto-generated replies. Write a reply. God damn. Oh, really? Okay,
You
then
send a
never
message to
mind.
Brandolph, explaining that you're on your way and that he shouldn't do anything stupid. It takes a few minutes for a reply. Brandolph, Viscount of Sunburst Castle,
Leave immediately.
Brandolph, Viscount of Sunburst Castle, it's already too late. Your sentry's all killed, I'm afraid. Quite a struggle from what I hear. The Count is here with me, alive and unharmed.
Press pause. Click save game. Click exit to Windows. Shut down computer. Oh my God. I feel like I came one
You
step
head
closer to
outside to your
dementia.
car, somewhat comforted by the sight of the barrier keeping the undead hordes from entering the city center. Hey boss. One of the guards calls out to you. Where's your sword? I sent it ahead
Cancel
for some
adventure.
maintenance. I'll pick it up on my way back.
I have
call
work
back.
tomorrow.
You change into some more casual clothes, check your phone to make sure the
Oh
alarm
my
is
God.
set, and eventually manage to fall asleep. You oversleep horribly and throw on your clothes in a rush, running late and forgetting to take your medication.
Oh, not my medication.
You run outside and start the engine. Suddenly you remember the pain from the night before. You decide it's best not to dwell on it right now and drive as quickly as possible to work.
All
1
right.
hour later.
To be continued in volume 2 of Liz Smoker. Oh God, it really is gonna happen to me. I might get married tomorrow again.
Click here to show Hives Part 2 for $1.
Click. I'm sorry, I have to know what this means.
A prologue to the Hive Chronicles. Story involving the reader. Jesus, that was a thorough rewrite. You almost don't recognize the early part of the story, and you certainly wouldn't be connecting to the main character anymore, because, well, Let's just say I've had to change your gender.
Yeah, no shit!
And perhaps gender isn't the right word. Maybe sexual characteristics is more accurate.
Go on. The fucking narrator is just talking to me now.
Year 25. So, I've decided to honor you by allowing you to remain female. Congratulations. And since you're privy to all this behind-the-scenes stuff, you probably know that your fellow classmates are all alive as well.
Oh,
they
good.
just happen to be males.
Okay.
Probably for the best as far as historical accuracy is concerned. Not that this is going to be a historically accurate story even with your changes.
Okay.
The worn-out old writer that is mandating these changes has decided that since you were female that you should be with the male you were closer to. For my sake, I chose the one with more character development for you to have a happy ending with.
Oh, nice.
Because if it were up to me, I would have had you sleeping with Sloane or Elizabeth just because
I'm
they're both into girls
Elizabeth!
and it would have been kinky.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna let it continue. This fucking AI is horny!
Since that wasn't an option, I went with my second choice, which was Kit. He was your funny and personable neighbor and traded quite a few stories and pleasantries with you over the years. He's also one of the few people who you know definitely survived past this age, so it's almost as if real history is being retold. The changes in the story will end there for now, since we veered far enough away from the actual lives and times.
So all of this has really happened. This is like a slightly altered historical tale. Yeah,
We will,
right.
however, continue to meet up to discuss any more changes that I or anyone else, you, feels to push the story in a different direction.
You?
The underscore otherwise empty desk of the author. Volume 2 running softly through the meadows. Year 1. You feel refreshed despite having slept through 3 alarms. Apparently Year 10 was enough rest for you. Things seem
It's in
less
the
fuzzy
future.
now and your mind is much clearer.
I'm sorry. I do want to end the stream. But I just need to know. I need to know where
Perhaps
this is going.
this is just a temporary after effect of over-medicating yourself, but you don't care and you're going to enjoy it while it lasts. You have to meet with your 3 other classmates today for the community service event, but you feel that you'll be in a much better mood for that. For now though, you need to decide what you'll be having for breakfast, and whilst thinking about that, you may as well Google new endeavors to put your cooking skill to use.
Gastro. Okay. Gastro is a very important character. Use descriptive writing. All right. There we go. Just gonna remember that. It's like when a bad book is written and the author's explaining why you're wrong, then and their book is actually good.
Year 2, so apparently now we have to have a club meeting tonight to go over things rather than just tomorrow.
Oh, you're fast!
You say, shit. Language. Your mother shouts from the lounge room. Uck. That means I can't leave right after training and we'll have to spend hours waiting around for all of you to show up.
Is it gonna be year 3 now?
Ian complains. Alright, fine. Make a note. I guess we'll all get together at your house afterwards. I don't care that much. You nod and, using an old journal for writing, make a note in the correct date and time of the meeting, before shoving it into one of your drawers. The drawer contains several other scraps of paper with various notes and reminders for club-related things.
So now we're just going to school in an alternate reality, and I'm still a woman. I'm not married anymore though, which is nice. I was married twice.
While you
At
were
least I think I
writing
was.
down that particular note, Ian casually reminds you all that the community service building is unlocked today for you to stock up on the foods for your fundraisers. Forgot about that, thanks, you say. Can I come? Faye asks. I won't get in the way, I just want to see what it's like. You shrug and nod. One extra person isn't going to hinder your ability to successfully
How do you shrug
steal
and nod?
food.
Steal food? Continue.
Year 3.
Oh my
Wow,
god!
your school canteen actually has better food than the town one. Ian states, looking through the window of the empty cafeteria. It's closed today for some apparent maintenance. Michael's told me that they don't get enough government funding so they can't buy good food, so they buy cheap food and just try to make it taste good with excess fat and sugars.
It's the most fucking boring story I've ever read. This is more coherent than what was
Arnie
going on,
says.
though. Huh? Ani said nothing.
The four of you stand outside the large canteen where the school cafeteria is located, waiting for the others to arrive. I don't see why we can't just get permission from teachers to use the cafeteria, Fame owns. It would make life a lot easier.
Alright, I'm gonna give him the big reveal. Guys, there's something I have to tell you. Something I've been hiding for a long time. I want to know more about the stealing food.
Arnie raises an eyebrow, but backs off. The three of you turn towards you, waiting to hear what you have to say.
Unzip skin suit to reveal Fed Smoker. Let's see how this interprets Fed Smoker.
You reach down your pants, pulling out a pack of cigarettes and lighter. A sharp intake of breath from the three reveals their shock. What the hell is that? Ben shouts. Faye pushes him to the side slightly so she can get a better look. You've been hiding a Fed Smoker in there for how long? You shrug, despite still being unable to move your stiff muscles too much.
Place Fed Smoker on the ground. Place Fed Smoker on the ground. Pull Crown Vic out of pocket and place Fed Smoker inside.
Any smoke with cigarette?
You dig your hand in your pocket, pulling out the Fed Smoker and a lighter. You place the pack on the ground and crouch to move it near the door. What are you doing? Ben asks. You crouch down next to it, lighting up the wrapper and giving it a 3 seconds burn. You repeat this process 3 times before dropping the now burnt out wrapper on the ground, giving them a nice little signal to let them know where we are.
Okay, I have to know who they are. I need to put an end to this. I need to go. But this is just so enthralling.
The anger in Ben's face turns to worry and he quickly runs up to you. What the hell do you think you're doing? He asks angrily, waving his finger in your face. You don't respond, staring angrily back at him. He pauses for a moment, realizing that you're not going to answer his question. He rocks back onto his heels a bit, before continuing his lecture.
Give him the baby raper stamp. There really isn't. I tried to pause it, then the narrator started talking to me, and now we're in school.
We're already stealing for our community, and the entire school. No reason to piss off everyone in it, you say. He pauses, surprised that you've actually given him an answer. Ben continues to lecture you, in a mixture of swearing and regular words. You sigh exasperatedly, ticking off seconds with your fingers. Finally he stops, panting a bit. What?
Stamp Ben. Permanently. This will be the last thing I do.
You stand up, lifting your foot and bringing it down on the lighter. You press down with all your weight, grinding the flint wheel into dust several times before lifting it slightly up. You turn away, reaching out for the door handle of room 317. Professor Adams unlocks it for you, opening it and looking expectantly at you. Well, come on, he says. We don't have all day. You nod, and step inside after him.
Alright, listen, this is... We need to put this on pause, okay? I think we've seen enough for now. I was gonna end this like an hour ago so we could play some TKO or Jackbox, but this went so off the rails that I couldn't do it. My lord. I don't know how we got here. I really don't. I'm not sure I want to. I just want to enjoy it. All right. That's going to be it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the subs. Thank you for the gift subs. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll be back soon. Possibly Monday. If not Monday, then probably Wednesday. We'll play more of this. We'll play more Jackbox. And maybe we'll play other video games as well. I do want to do. I'm messing around with the idea of doing a drawing stream in the future, of me just learning how to draw, just taking tutorials and just learning how to draw for fun. So I might do that in the future. Also, might do some other things. Okay. Or I might go to tabletop and just waste people's time for 3.5 hours. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks for thanks for being on this journey with me. I definitely. I'm glad that I had somebody to experience this with me because I don't think I could have handled this alone. It's a little too much. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And just keep bigfollows.com in your thoughts because that is gone now. Good night.